Hi everyone, my name is Nikoni and today I'm here to present to you the esports faction biggest tournament series so far, the Mauritian Esports League for PUBG Mobile. This league will be a recurring year-long event that will offer all teams to start on the same level and compete to rise and become among the best players in Mauritius, all while playing with higher skill teams and winning bigger prize pools. This video will explain the format of the Mauritian Esports League in full detail, as well as how to get started and sign up for the league. The Mauritian Esports League is composed of 3 main series and also features 2 special esports faction events. Our 3 main series are the Open Series, Challenger Series, and Pro Series, and our 2 special events are the PUBG Mobile Winter Blast Tournament and a special esports major. So, how do you progress through the league? Our league starts at the Open Series, which will contain 4 splits and can accommodate up to 64 teams per split. For each split, the top 8 teams will be qualifying up to the next stage. The Open Series is a gateway. It is an entry point that all players must go through to qualify into the next stage in the league, where if you fail to qualify on the first split, you can still re-register and attempt to be in the top 8 in the future splits. The time period for all 4 splits will be from the 3rd of May to the 30th of May, with registrations opening a week prior to all splits. Teams who have been qualified by previous splits will not be able to compete in upcoming splits as to give other teams a chance to qualify. Progressing to the Challenger Series, the competition intensifies. Here, the 32 qualified teams from the Open Series are divided into 2 groups of 16, where they will play 9 matches each. After the group stage is over, the top 8 teams from each group will qualify for the finals. While our bottom half of the challenger teams will not be moving on to the next stage, the league rewards them for their efforts. For both groups, teams in the 9th to 12th position will have their slots reserved for the Challenger Series 2025. Teams that will end up in the 13th to 16th position will also have their slots reserved for the 2025 edition of the Open Series. For the final stage, our 16 qualified teams will play on the 21st of June, where they will compete throughout 9 matches for a prize pool of 25,000 rupees. From their positions in the finals, all teams will be offered an outcome. The top 8 teams will be qualified for the Pro Series. Didn't qualify for the Open Series? You can still try to play through our PUBG Mobile Winter Blast Tournament, where we will have registrations open up to 64 teams, which will be split into 4 groups of 16. Each group will play 4 matches, and only the top 2 teams will move to the finals. The PUBG Mobile Winter Blast Finals will be an event with 16 teams that will feature 7 matches with a prize pool of 25,000 rupees. It will be composed of the 8 teams from the semi-final stage. The other 8 slots will be allocated to the bottom 8 players from the Challenger Series finals. When the finals are held, the top 8 players will qualify for the Pro Series, and the bottom 8 players will have their slots reserved for the Challenger Series 2025. As all 16 teams make it to the Pro Series, they are all going to play as one group, as a playoffs of 15 matches during 5 days. This phase will start from the 31st of July to the 28th of August. At the end of the stage, the prize pool of 35,000 rupees will be distributed to the top performing teams, and all teams will have their slots reserved for next year's Mauritian Esports League series. The teams on the bottom half of the Pro Series leaderboard will have their slots reserved for the 2025 edition of the Challenger Series, and the top 8 teams will have their slots reserved for the 2025 edition of the Pro Series. And they will also qualify for an exclusive upcoming esports major, our final event of the year. The 9th and 12th team will also qualify for this event. You may notice that there remains 4 slots for this esports major, 2 of which will be filled as wildcard teams. The other 2 will be filled from an external event. We will be releasing more information on this event in the coming months. So, how can you get started and sign up for the league? We advise all interested participants to stay tuned on our Facebook page for the split registration announcements, which will be done via Faceit. We also want to mention our revised set of rules that are applicable when you're playing in the Mauritian Esports League, all of which will be available on our ESF official rulebook. These rules are designed to help and guide players as to what is permissible or not, with some examples about being present on game days. Teams with no-shows during tournament days will receive a ban that will last for a specific number of events. All teams should also be on Discord server during all tournament matches. And to conclude, the Mauritian Esports League is more than just a competition. It's a platform for growth, challenge, and community. We invite you to be part of this journey, whether as competitors or supporters. And for any inquiries, please reach out for our social media channels. And we look forward to seeing you in the league and witnessing the incredible talent Mauritius has to offer.